Hi, Larry Buxton here. Welcome to Leading with Spirit. One of my coaching clients, a congregational leader, is wrestling with the question, is now a good time to instigate change? For all leaders, that's a great question. On the one hand, the pandemic alone has already changed so much in our churches and organizations, and we've been living with disruptive change for over 18 months. For congregations, it continues to test worship attendance, the nature of worship itself, the size of staffs, ways to meet and serve and give, and everything else. And this pastor knows that sometimes the captain primarily needs to show a steady hand in a storm and keep heading the boat to shore. But on the other hand, there's the axiom, never let a good crisis go to waste. Since our routines have already been disrupted and not yet reformed, maybe now's the perfect time to reorganize whatever we can. If everything's up in the air already, let's toss the old and bring in the new, and we'll focus on the settling down later. Which way is best? Well, in my book on King David, I talk about risk-inclined leaders and risk-averse leaders. And both of these options and these types of leaders can require courage. So that part of the answer to, is now a good time to instigate change, depends on who you are and what focus you're able to maintain. But in addition, a critical job for all leaders is to know when to turn up the heat and when to turn it down. Congregations, all organizations, operate at a level of success and failure that they're basically comfortable with. For example, an idea that doesn't work is tolerable for some companies and disastrous for others. Or many people can adjust their expectations easily while others hold white-knuckle to the way they need it to be. And when change comes from factors beyond our immediate control, then leaders have a unique task, determining when to inject some uncertainty and when to ease it. Leaders, in Ron Heifetz's words, have to manage the failure of expectations at a rate people can tolerate. That means it's your job to maintain distress, and keep it within a tolerable range. It's never a leader's or coach's job to remove distress and keep people comfortable, or else all growth and progress comes to a halt. But too much change from too many directions can destroy an organization just as well. One key practice I encourage in times like this is asking questions. You as a leader have a unique opportunity to gauge where your people are by asking questions about history, values, intentions, and dreams. You can follow the coaching guideline of not knowing with confidence. Be curious and ask questions like, how did such and such a practice get started in the first place? What do you think are our most important values here? Which of those needs some fresh thinking? What would it mean to this organization if we knew we'd succeed, what's a good opportunity to try now? What might we miss if we didn't act now? You can ask questions that begin to awaken and create possibilities within others. And you can learn a lot about the openness to change in your organization by simply asking broadly and listening carefully. Your goal isn't to announce a new vision and rally your troops. Now, in days like these, your best leadership is to empower your people in the process of determining their own future. You can read more about leadership in uncertain times in 30 Days with King David on leadership, by perusing these Leading with Spirit videos, and by working with a good coach. And if you'd like to share your questions, we'll pursue them here in the coming days. Thank you for your work, and thanks for joining me. God bless you.